Hey everybody, welcome back to Nuclear Thrones. So today we're gonna do a run while I've got the fucking time, while I can squeeze one in. So old Pappy Tam, my old father, was like, Thomas, my son, can you work today? Can you work on Saturday? I've got a big function in the lunchtime and I've got a big function at night. So I'm basically working all day at my dad's. I'm home now for dinner, so I've got a swift opportunity to make a video. I want to do an eyes run. I fancy the eyes with the bee skin, no crowns. But he's like, can you work? Could you? No, he's more like, well, it's going to be really busy and I can't handle it on my own. And I'm like, right, do you want me to work? He's like, well, I mean, is it an inconvenience? I'm knowing full well that he knows I'll say yes. Because I can't say no to the old bugger. But, so he's like, can you work? And I'm like, alright, I'll work for you. And he's like, right, Saturday afternoon and Saturday night, give us the full shift. I mean, I get paid for it. It's not like it's like child slave labour or anything. I'm not that I'm a child anymore either. But you know what I mean. So I have been busy today. Rather busy. Strong spirit is a nice start. I've not had a lot of strong spirit recently. I'm feeling like I've not really been seeing a lot of it. But it's been a busy old time in the old restaurant. And you know, it's good. It's good to see the old man getting a bit of business. Doing his thing. He hates it though. Like, he's the only man that could be busy and making money and hate it. He's like, oh, it's too busy, I'm too old for this shit. Like, proper fucking... What's that movie? Lethal Weapon, the guy, I'm too old for this shit all the time, he says. My dad's like that, only, you know, he doesn't get shot at every day by criminals. Maybe he does, I don't know, I'm not with him all the time, but I would be highly surprised if he was getting shot at. He would, at the very least, probably report it to the authorities, which I'm fairly certain he hasn't done. So, we can say with reasonable assumption that he's not being shot at by criminals. He seems to know about their activity though. He's been like, oh, there's a guy robbing all the places in our town. There's a guy robbing, apparently. A guy just stealing things from places. He's done over a couple of businesses and houses. My dad knows like the fucking everything. I'm like, why don't you... He even knows who it is, or he has a fair guess at who it is. I'm like, why can't you, tell the police about it? It's like, oh well, they know and they just won't do anything, not enough evidence. So how the fuck do you know with certainty that it's the guy? Yet the police are like, oh, we don't have the evidence, I'm sorry. He's a gossiper. My old man gossips, so he does. Where's the energy game? Also, why am I on level 4? It's not Crown of Bloods, it's just a regular run. A nice relaxing, 5 PM, just about to have my dinner run. Don't mind if I do! Don't mind if I do. It's a nice selection of mutations. I'm gonna do monster style again, because I really enjoy the effect it has on the vans once the van comes to rest. Where's the... For real, why am I not getting ammo? The game is designed such that if you run out of ammo in a weapon, it should drop ammo. Maybe if I just walk about with this. Maybe if I try and cheese the game. Hold on. Maybe if I go boom. I just get shot by an alligator if I do that, apparently. Right, we'll grab the energy. Grab the bazooka. No, we won't. Will we? You must be a turtle. If I was a turtle, I would be there. Didn't he do it? Didn't he do it? There we go. Of course I wanted those rads. Alright, we're good. But I need to go back up and work in an hour or so. So let's not make this my greatest run of all time. Well, if it does become the greatest run of all time, I'm sorry, Dad, but, priorities are firmly laid within, playing Nuclear Throne. I have a sneaking suspicion, however, that this will not be the greatest run of all time because the late game is very hard. Now, who else is excited for the update? I can't wait. I'm thoroughly pumped for the update so we can see how... I'll take it. It shoots more lasers at once. I'm thoroughly excited to see how the late game changes again because, of course, the change that we've seen in the last update is an experimental change. It might be the case that it becomes easier again. That's very good. Wow, I've got all the mutations a man could need. All the mutations, and eyes, a big eyes, having a big swatch about, getting all the rabbit paws and things. It's good for him. He needs to get out more often. He needs to get out and have a proper swatch. Oh. Precise. Now. We don't take kindly to your kind, my mimic friend. Do you know what's a cool boss? The mimic boss in Titan Souls. Titan Souls is a great game, actually. I really enjoyed that game. Short, yes, but fun. Especially the last couple of battles. Ooh. All I'll say is if you played the game but didn't complete it by beating all the bosses, play it again and beat all the bosses. And, you know, relish the fruits of the end fights. There's a few fights at the end that are superb. Now, Plutonium Hunger would be really nice here. Of course, I mean, we have an innate ability to drag things to us anyway. Or to repel them with our brain. With our big old delicious brain. I don't know why it's delicious. Am I a zombie, perhaps? I'm not sure. But aye. But eyes! To be more precise. I will take you, though. This run's feeling a bit old school. None of this new meta long arms bollocks. Sick of it. I think that's been what my downfall is. Going for long arms all the time. Just go for the really hard stuff. Now all I need to get is, by hard, I mean like, you know, a bald Englishman that says he will fight you for no reason. Hard. Don't know why it has to be bald. Why is it hard men are scared of hair? In the UK, it's tradition for man, if man is, you know, if man is hard man, if he is a scary individual, he has to be bald, he has to be shaved head. And I don't understand why. Like, can't you be hard and have, like, long hair? Is that, I mean, or maybe it's a fighting technique, or a fighting strategy. So if you do end up having to, you know, use your hardness, going on a very sinister path. If you have to use your hardness to fight someone so they can't pull your hair, maybe? So you're slippery. Maybe it's so you're streamlined. I'm not sure. Never really thought about it before. And now I can't remember why I'm talking about bald people in the first place. I confused myself. No, he's getting pushed. He's getting pushed by a man in a tank. My brain didn't clock onto the fact that that the guy was being pushed by the snow tank. Bye. Hard men are always, you know, shaved heads, bald. It's an interesting thing. Maybe it's an army thing, I'm not sure. It's probably because, I know why it is, I just worked it out. It's because it's deemed to be, you know, not hard if you do your hair, or, like, take care of yourself in any kind of way. I suppose it is. Not that it matters, I mean, who listens to hard men anyway? They talk pish most of the time. Because no one bothers with them, they just let them, you know, talk pish because they're hard. They don't actually, you know, provide any use other than, you know, the entertainment of others. You get a lot of hard men in Glasgow, like guys that just think they're the hardest person in the world. They would literally fight anyone for no reason. And they're interesting for that reason. It's like, why do you care so much? Like, what happened in your life to make you so fucking, I don't know, insecure about other people thinking shit about you that you have to fight everyone? I don't get it. I'll never get it. What is that? What are you? Oh, plasma cannon. Tempting, but I like our loadout. The hyper rifle's in a really good place at the moment with the bullet drop upgrade update thing. It's just become really good. Getting 30 bullets per pack with a regular character, not fish, makes it usable. Dare I say? No. Oh my god. It's a fucking bloodbath. Oh, he's dead. I am, as they say, coming in big. Doing my thing. Oh, I should mention. Oh, it's a very nice thing happened. I got a couple of tweets the other day of someone had made a mock-up of me as a character in Nuclear Throne, Big Tam in Nuclear Throne, and they done a Northern Line one as well, and they're really fucking good. Like the mock-up and stuff, I really like them. So thank you, and thank you for pointing out and, you know, posting cool comments and stuff on it on Reddit. I really appreciate that kind of stuff. It's just nice to go on Reddit, the subreddit, and see, you know, people having conversation. Usually the threads where I'm mentioned, you know, end up a conversation of just people saying things that I say, so you get like a big thread chain of people saying like having a swatch and stuff, and it cracks me up. You rascals. You bunch of rascals. Right. One at a time. Let that rabbit pod generate lots of stuff. We can't even pick up, we've not got the space. Could be doing with a back muscle. I could have also been doing with shooting with the hyper rifle first, then picking up the ammo. But we're not going to run out anytime soon! Eyes. I could have swore he was almost dead. You know, I'll be honest. I'm honest sometimes. I don't understand how... I really have no idea how the necromancers work. Like, I understand they res, like, dead things into fish. Why they make them into fish, I don't know. What I don't understand is that when there's no dead things in the vicinity, they have like a random chance to spawn like between 1 and 100,000 fish. Sometimes you get 1, sometimes it's 100,000. I don't get it. Is that the way they are? Is it just like a between 1 and 100,000 for fish? Seems excessive sometimes. I killed that guy and his res ring was still, you know, hanging about, and then he's just spawned 100,000 fish. That wastes my ammo. Wastes my time. You would think that if he died, the procedure would end somehow. Or maybe you just start the procedure and, you know, it's just a button press. Who knows? Who knows? Also, if I was a necromancer, I'd be pretty pissed that, you know, there was another dimension with the technomancers, where everything was a bit more harrowing, but there was technomancers. I didn't pick up the bullets at all. I'd probably want a shot at one of those rigs. I'd be like, well, why do they get one and we don't? Why are 3 people designated and the rest of us have to just suffer on the ground? Right, well, this has been a very, you know, inoffensive, easy run. I mean, I don't know if the commentary's been inoffensive, I can never tell, but the run itself's been quite easy. I've got, like, up until the throne fight, I've got it on lockdown, like, I can do this. And then I hit 1-1, and suddenly, you know, beds are being shat left, right, and centre. It's a strange thing. So I'm looking forward to the update. It should be hitting tonight or tomorrow, maybe? And we're definitely doing monster style. Looking for some big dirty bolt weapons. Do you know what I'd like? I know I'm not, I mean, it seems a bit counterproductive to say I would like a lightning cannon if I'm not taking projectile style, but oh wait, I don't have plutonium hunger. Well, this is a tragic circumstance that we found ourselves in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's bad. Things have become bad very quickly. Oh no. Stop giving ammo, give ammo! Oh no! Hold the right click button! Do you know what they call that? They call that the Tam Jinx. They call that the Tam Jinx. I jinxed myself. Oh fucking, well, this is all I need. This is all I bloody need. I should be, you know, getting on the loop and getting on with things. Now I need to... Oh, fucking Tom, you idiot. Right, we'll pretend... Right, everyone pretend that didn't happen. Again, I wish I had access to the Men in Black pen. The magic pen of disremembering. Right, maybe we will do a long arms. We've got a wrench. I wish I had the Men in Black pen so I could just be like, right, everyone, take a second, just flip the webcam on, get the pen out, zap, you wouldn't remember the last, you know, 13 minutes of this video, and then I could loop and you'd all be happy. These things happen, you know. These things happen! You just gotta, you know, brush them up, chalk them up to experience, brush them aside, say, you know, it's just the way it is. Do you know what happened? I failed myself because I was thinking if I got a lightning cannon that'd be really cool with monster style, and then I thought actually would it be better with projectile style? Started to doubt myself. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Right, guys, get your arse down that portal and let's get on with business. What do we need? Not a screwdriver is not what we fucking need. I'm gonna shoot you all in the face. Fuck off, big bandit. So we had a wonderful lineup of mutations. We were missing the plutonium hunger, which, you know, I maybe misfought the throne fight for that reason, because I don't know why I thought I had it, but we didn't. And I should have just stood still and right-clicked. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Maybe this was the run that's destined to be, and that's why I died. You know, everything happens for a reason. Lol. Lol. Why am I saying lol? I also never believe in that whole, you know, everything happens for a reason bollocks. You know, I believe what happens. You know, things can sometimes be outside your control, but you know, everything happens for a reason bollocks. No, it doesn't. Unless, you know, you're talking specifically about, like, you know... No, let's avoid this conversation entirely. Let's just divert ourselves from this conversation, because I will dig myself a big hole, as always. Not worth. Not worth. Boom. And boom. Aye, good. So, we're going for the long arms build that I said we shouldn't go for, but we're going to go for it anyway, because, you know... I have loose morals, and my convictions are not strong. Now, I have been an active naysayer of the wrench, mostly because I find it funny, you know, to rib NL a little about the wrench. I don't mind the wrench at all. If you've got a scarier face, it's fine up until about now. Is that? Yeah, that's probably better for us. I would totally take a shovel over the sledge, I think, especially with the trigger fingers. We've got a nice build so far. Steel on steel. Aye. Aye. Safe spawns. Oh, hello. Let's get rid of that nonsense. So we could have quite easily died there if I had not thought to shoot the slugger. I think that's something I see often in people that play the game for the first time, is they're... How would I put it? They just don't switch weapons enough. Interesting. They just don't switch weapons, you know, regularly. Something you should do, like, if you know you're not going to have enough reload to kill something, switch your weapon and use the other weapon. I mean, I die because sometimes I run out of reload. You know, I'm too slow. But it's something I try to not do constantly. You know, everyone makes mistakes, but I see a lot of new players that they tend to like, find one weapon and just like use that one weapon. A lot of us do that in the late game, but it's fine when you have good weapons. Like, that's viable when the weapon you have is incredibly strong. It's not my day today. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I goddamn doing? Right, I seem to have made a faux pas twice by dying in the early game. I've died to Big Dog. When was the last... Do you know what? I have actually jinxed myself. I think I've possessed myself with Satan. Somehow. I don't know how you can possess yourself, but, you know, it's happened. You know, science will tell you. If you find some way to read it, science would tell you. I've been possessed by, you know, Mr. Satan. And his goddamn lettuce. I haven't actually. I shouldn't say that. But god, I mean... What? I've not died to Big Dog free loop, you know, since I've been in nappies. That's diapers in America, I believe. Nappies. We call them why do we call them nappies? It's an interesting thought. Perhaps coming straight from work and then recording straight away was not the best thing to do. I didn't have like a warm-up run. I never have a warm-up run. Interesting. Right. This may end up being an exceptionally long video. But I will get a good run if it fucking kills me. Just hoping that tomorrow's newspaper doesn't read Scottish man dies in room trying to beat nuclear throne. Because that'd be a bad thing, evidently. Nah. Maybe this is a very valid point. I might be dehydrated. I don't think I've had a lot of water to drink today. That's often a thing. Your reaction times are generally a lot slower if you're, you know, dehydrated. That's why the game tells you to always wear dry socks. You know, so wring the socks out into a glass and drink it first. Don't do that. That's disgusting. That sounds like something Bear Grylls would do. You know, drink the own sweat of his feet. he wouldn't do that probably. It's full of salt and shit. But aye. Imagine your whole life was, you know, based on the fact that you drink your own piss, which is basically what he is. The fact that you eat maggots and drink your own piss in the middle of nowhere. I may die again. I can see it coming. Terrifyingly, it's What is going on? I'll take you. I mean, if I had strong spirit... Wait, did I have strong... No, I didn't. If I had strong spirit, though, I would not have died. Evidently. This is going to be the most ridiculous episode I've ever posted. Talk about regression in form. From, you know, getting like third in the daily a week and a half ago to, you know, dying to Big Dog. We all have our downfalls. We all have our problems. Right, this still could end up a good long arms build. Maybe it's the eyes curse. The eyes curse. I used to talk about the eyes curse. There's nothing wrong about eyes as a character at all. His right click might be a bit, you know, less than satisfactory to use. But whenever I play his eyes, you know, there's always this thought in my head that I'm going to fuck it up. Right, it's Big D. Big D and the kids table. It's a band, that is. That is indeed a band. Right. Run far away from the dog and, you know, help it goes. Nice. I'm not going to take the shovel. I should. But I'm not going to. Nah, maybe it would be good. I don't know. I've got the trigger fingers. I mean, the shovel has great range anyway, even when you don't have long arms. But aye, so, channel talk. In the new week, I've got ideas for videos and stuff that I want to start doing. So I've started fleshing out the ideas of doing like Hearthstone stuff and like testing the water. So I'm going to do more Hearthstone videos. Probably more on the gimmicky side of decks and things. Get people's information, see what they want to see. They make decks based around things like I asked what people want to see and they were like, oh, make a Dreadsteed deck. So I'll do like Dreadsteed and some stuff like that. But I also want to start doing like one-off videos of games again. Not so much first impressions, but just... Aye, Bloodlust is good here. But aye, more one-off videos. Like, there's a bunch of games, like, right, I hate clowns. But for the service of the goodness of video games, I will play Dropsy, because I got a code for it the other day. As I do often. One thing that's happened recently is my inbox is filling up with like people like, can you play our game please? Can you play our game? Play our game. So I got a code for Dropsy the clown. I hate clowns. But, you know, I can put that to one side for ethics reasons to play a game. For ethics. But I'll be playing more one-offs, I think. Ooh. I'll do it. It's a huge ammo sink, and we don't have Rabbit Paw, but for now it'll do. So I've got ideas, more edited videos and things. I want to start doing more, you know, production-based stuff. Maybe more scripted content, I don't know. But that was kind of the original plan when I had more time for it. So now that the honeymoon period of not having to go to work thing is now faded, I want to actually get some serious work done. Which will be fun. The problem is that I don't want the general number of videos to go down because I'm doing more edited work, so I might just, you know, just end up working more, I suppose is the answer. Oh, give me the rads, you dicks. Ya dick is a common used phrase in Scotland. Oh, I am getting the ammo. You can't stop me. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Right, Little Hunter. Alright, ya dick. Right, let's kill Little Hunter, because we need to. Because we actually have to progress. There is no point taking a crown. I'd thought about it for the smallest of seconds. But there's no crown that really helps us. That's a little terrifying. Land! Ah, here. It's fine. Didn't panic at all. Right, from now on, I'm not going to make any more comments about my ability to play this game. I feel that it's, it works against me. fills me with a false sense of confidence that inevitably leads me to dying, and I don't like that. That's not good. 25 minutes and I still have not seen 1-1, and this is not a D-loop. What a fucking tragic set of circumstances that have befallen us. We all go through rough patches in life. It's one of those things, you know, you just have to just be like, well, it happens. Happens and we'll deal. If that was a lightning SMG, I would probably take it. But it's not, so, you know, fuck it. Heavy revolver's actually really good here. Deals with most of the... Right, how many fish? That was 2 apiece. How many now? 2. You're dead now. You ruined my experimentation. Sometimes it's 10,000 though. Hundreds of thousands. I'm convinced. So that makes me feel incredibly happy. Having that strong spirit. No rabbit paw though, eh? It's not really necessary. Like I said the other day when it killed me, because I was getting no drops. Oh, no, 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 no. We're looking a bit better. The zing they get on the slugger shot is terrifying. I kind of have to go with the bullets just so I've got throne killing potential. This does not look good. Yeah. Well, fucking thank the Lord for... Oh my... Am I nearly dead? What's going on in this game? Well, fuck me, I suppose.